Hello. Hey, can everyone hear me? Oh, look. You can hear me right in the fucking head. Yeah. Okay. That works. Okay. Ironing out the details here. Okay, there we go. And we're good. A lot of people watching. Okay, hey everybody. How are we all doing? Okay, can everyone hear me okay? I'm over here. Move this up just a little bit. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that there. I'm gonna log into my laptop here so I can see everyone's messages and we can get this started. Just put my laptop over here so everybody can see me. Okay. We're just about ready to get started. Okay. Almost ready, guys. We're going to start right at 7. Okay. Okay, I can see the chat. Hey everyone, how we doing? Oh, I need to move the fan because it is a little bit warm and I'm going to be doing some soldering. Let's get the fan up here. My biggest fan. Okay, you can only go up to here, good enough. Let's make it happen. Bam, airflow. It's good, dude. That is not secure. Let's not do that. Let's do this under the desk. Some airflow to the balls. Okay. Just gonna grab the pickups. Here we are. Okay. Welcome everybody. We are here on the live stream. This is my I don't remember how many live streams I've done, but this is by far going to be the best one thus far. So thanks everyone for tuning in. Can everybody hear me okay? Oh shit. Drop the webcam. Here, I'll turn the audio up a bit. Here we go. Okay. Okay, drop the webcam. This thing's an old piece of crap. Got a good view here? Good view. Okay. This right there. Perfect. Good enough. Okay. Hey everybody, how we doing? LowEndLobster here on Livestream. We are going to do the unthinkable. We're going to be swapping out the Bartolini pickups on my Ibanez EHB1005 with these, the Aguilar DCB D4 pickups. So the reason I'm swapping these out is because I find the Bartolinis just to be lacking a little bit of the high end on the treble side. The Nordstrands are very clear but are a bit hi-fi, and these are on the old school side but don't have a lot of clarity to them. So I'm going to see if these Aguilars, which should be a drop-in installation, are a nice middle ground and hopefully will be the best pickup for these. Very interesting thing about these pickups. These pickup casings, both on the 1005 and 1505 MS, are 6-string sized pickups with 5-string hardware inside them. You can get custom pickups from Nordstrand that will fit these, and I guess other places will make some custom sets for you, but there are very few off-the-shelf sets that will fit this particular setup. This particular pickup is a 6-string pickup, but uses rails, so I should be okay. Knock on wood. Okay. So, I guess we should just get started. I'm going to go ahead and warm up the soldering iron. I'm going to place that over here. We have the webcam right here that you guys can see everything that I'm doing. We have the other camera right here. And we got a kitty. Hi, kitty. Here, come say hi. We got a kitty right here. She's here to assist, if need be. Okay, bye, kitty. And let's go ahead and get the soldering iron. And some water, because I am a little parched. There we go. Yes, yes, kitty. How are you? Okay, let's get this soldering iron. My life is a mess. Okay, here we go. Soldering iron, solder, and where's my helping hands? Need my helping hands. Those are somewhere. Okay. Soldering iron right here. Actually, we'll put that right over here so I can plug into this power strip. Pickups right here. Got my solder. Okay. I don't have any spaces in that power strip. That's okay. We got solutions. Life gives you problems, I got solutions, okay? Ugh. It is time to solder. Heavy duty extension cord. Extension cord master race. Okay. Any spots back here? There is a spot. Let's do that. We are in. Here we go. Let's turn on the soldering iron and wait for it to heat up. So, how's your day going? Good. Good. Okay, let's, oh, hi, kitty. You want to answer some questions? Ooh, excuse me. I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking, Louie. Let's take some questions. In fact, I guess while we wait, let's play the EHB as is, and we can listen to the tone. So these are brand new strings. Okay. They get the mids right where they should be. So you guys will definitely hear the Aguilars today, but I'm going to do a separate video also, going in depth and going through the preamp and whatnot. I got sound clips from beforehand, plenty of them from like the 8 videos I've done on this thing. So we will compare that to these sound clips and see how it sounds. The 1505 is stock. What do we else we got here? Yep, round wounds. These are MJC. Which are these? These are the nickel-plated stainless steel round wounds from MJC Ironworks. I really like these strings. I am, I am an MJC artist, but I am because I like the strings. I'm not just going to sign up with any string company. So these guys are really good. They make nice strings. They're based out of the U.S. They listen to their customers and they listen to the players. So good going MJC. And I have them on a lot of my basses, and I'm really happy with them. What else we got here? Thumb ring. Yeah, so I got this like a little before high school, and one of this bass player that I looked up to in a band, and like who's probably a junior or senior. He's actually the bass player for Francis Cone now. Check them out. They did a Tiny Desk concert. That's Francis Cone. He had a thumb ring just like this, and he used to slap with it, and I just used to be at shows watching him and be like, wow, that's awesome. So I got one, and I've just always worn it. I feel kind of naked without it, and it gives my thumb a nice weight to it. So it helps me when I slap, I guess. Like. When are you guys going to get the Cassidy demo? That's a good question. I was going to do it a while ago, and I just never got around to it, but I really should, because I have another hollow body coming my way, and after I do the Cassidy review, we might do a little head-to-head. It's a new hollow body, a new model, from a manufacturer that you wouldn't expect to see hollow bodies from. I'll leave it at that. That should be coming in a few weeks. Including some Harley Bentons as well that are going to be coming. Let me get my phone out here. What's happening? Oh, the Roomba. Something's wrong with the Roomba. Who cares? I hate that Roomba. Suds, that's actually a great thing that you brought up. Samples in the mix. I'm actually getting a drum machine on Sunday that I'm going to have up here, and I'm going to start using that in reviews as well, just so you can have some drums and some background music to hear how it sounds. So that's going to be coming in future videos, so be sure to watch that. Let's see. The bass behind me, this is a Fujigen, FGN, or Fujigen. I botched the pronunciation, but it's the FGN Mighty Power bass. It's around $800-ish bucks. It's really nice, and I'm going to be doing a full review of that in the near future. What else? Is this hot? Ooh, it's hot. Okay. So we are ready to get going. And, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this there. Readjust the other webcam. We're not going to leave it plugged in, don't worry. I just need to get this situated. Okay. Take the battery out just for say. Oh, that's the old battery. Oh my god, I've had this in here forever. I have like rechargeables that I use. Get out of here. Get out. And I need my screwdriver, which is over there. I'm going to grab that real quick. You remember I used power tools on my on the surf and turf build? That was just for fun. That was a fun build. I'm not going to use power tools on this because I respect this instrument very much and I like it a lot. I don't want anything bad to happen to it. Hey, what's going on, Tommy? How you doing? Good to see you here, man. We are opening her up right now. Get these screws over here. Actually, let's open up these pickups first, see what they look like. Little diagram. Okay. Whew. So we got one pickup here. And one pickup here. So actually, even before we get started unscrewing the back here, let's get these strings off. So we need an Allen key for that. That's right over there. Is that the one? I think that's the one. Is this the one? Nope, it is the smaller one. This should do it. Okay. So we're going to detune our strings. These tuners are really nice. They have a wide thread, so a little turn goes a long way. Not like you're spending hours turning. Go. I forgot the name of the drum machine. Sean, how did I figure out that they were 6-string size? Well, I just did a little bit of research. I measured them out, and they were basically the same. The D4 size for Aguilar, or was it P4 for Bartolini, was it? Okay, those are done. Here. Oh, it needs to be one size smaller. Where the hell are you? Here we go. Okay. That's the one. Come here. Come here. Okay. This is the one. This is the way. That's too big? Come on. One size smaller than that. Let's just take all my Allen wrenches. Come over here. Get over here. Oh, I know what I can use. Okay. So while I'm looking for the bit, I can announce that I will be doing another giveaway. Actually, a couple giveaways. We're going to be doing a giveaway of a base, not from me, but from a good friend of mine who's actually in here right now. Mr. Riot Beardco himself, Kevin O'Toole. He's going to be doing a giveaway. I'm also going to be doing a giveaway, a separate one for, what was it? For a couple Glaries. Come on. I need to find this Allen wrench, because... or the bit for it. Okay, it's coming. Here it is. Not that. That's not it. I'm making it up. Okay. Oh, my life is a mess. Here it is. That's not it. Okay, we won't let that stop us. We got this guy here. This guy. Okay. We will use this little bit that does fit and some pliers. Oh god, it's hot down here. So that is out. Twist, and that's out. Twist, and that's out. Twist, and that's out. And one little twist, and that's out. These are very easy to de-string, as long as you have your Allen key handy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The nut is a little loose. I'll super glue that before we put the strings back on. 1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana, 4 banana, 5 banana. Our strings are off. I'll toss these over to the side. Not make a mess. Okay. Let's see. Boomer Base Meme, you didn't miss much. We're just about ready. Why don't I leave the strings at the headstock? Because that's just gonna get everywhere, and I'd rather just take them off and put them back on again. It's all good. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna lay down a little mat, actually. Hey, time for a live unboxing of whatever's in this Amazon bag. I have no idea what's in here. Oh, a pot wrench. Yay! We're gonna use this bag as a little mat. Right there. I know they give you a lot of Allen keys with the base, but I have a lot of Allen keys because I have a lot of bases, and I somehow just managed to lose them all. So, it's just a story of my life. It's a personal problem. I am a flawed individual who loses Allen keys. Like a fool. A foolish mortal. Ooh, I almost elbowed the soldering iron, too. That would have been funny. Oh. Whew. Okay, come on, control play, there we go. Okay. Okay, I see what this is here. It's pretty modular. Where's this guy? Where'd he go? This guy. cut this little zip tie right here. Careful not to get any wires. Oop. Ooh, that just hit me in the face. That was cool. You guys are gonna get a slow-mo replay of that, maybe. Not. Okay. See what we're looking at here. We got 2 pickups. And those are the solder points. It's a little tight back here, but I think we can make this happen. Yeah, looks like somebody's here. Okay, here goes nothing. Don't try this at home, kids. Move all the stuff over here. I have a solder sucker, actually. We're gonna use it. Okay. We're gonna try and do a pro job here. So there you go. Okay. I get it. Okay. Here we go. Oh wait, I can't do it. We're canceling. I'm just kidding. Can I get a close-up of the inside? You know what? Yeah, let's try and make this happen for you guys. How can we get this over here? Because I agree, that would be nice. That would be nice. A nice thing. People like nice things, so I'm gonna make a nice thing happen. What am I gonna do here? We're gonna make this happen for you, Rob. We're gonna make it happen. Let's use this P-base pickup template as a makeshift camera stand. There you go. That'll do. That's as close as you're getting. Let's get this over here. Too much now. Okay. There we go. Okay, so this little thing is part of the preamp. It looks pretty modular. We're not touching that. The only stuff we're touching is these 2 wires here that split out into a red, a green, and ground. This is going to be interesting. First and foremost, always take a picture of the original setup. Okay. Here we go. Cracking your cover shouldn't void warranty, especially if you're in the US. There's a lot of laws in place that, or at least some laws in place, that should protect you if you open it up and don't actually cause any damage. They can't be like, oh, you opened it, it's void. Like those warranty void if sticker is broken stickers don't fly in the US. Even though they put them on places, they're unenforceable legally. From what I understand. I'm not a lawyer, and I only play one on TV, and I don't even play one, so don't come to me with asking for legal advice, is I guess what I'm saying. Holy shit, it worked. Might have to take that pot out. Might be a good idea. Okay, pickups are out. Pickups are out. At least wire-wise. Whew. Okay. Oh, hi there. Now we're gonna unscrew these pickups and take them out. How many people do we have on here right now? Let's go back. 29 watching. Oh, nice. Let's take the screws out. Here they're using foam. Oh, nice. The springs are on the body, not on the pickup. As it should be. Pickups are out. That is is what a pickupless EHB looks like. Okay. So now, let's see how they match up size-wise. You know, normal people would just check this beforehand, but yeah, we're not gonna do that. I measured, and I took the word of the website that they were the same dimension. And these screws are getting attached to the pickups, and that's annoying. Oh, look at that. They are exact. So we're going to go ahead and string this through here. Okay. You can do it. You know, we'll do the back pickup first because it's right direct to the cavity there. Go. Pull that through. I didn't mean to pull that red wire. Oh, they're in. Well, one's in. We may have lost a screw somewhere. We'll find it. Not a pickup screw, a control cover screw. I have extras. It's in hole number 1. What about hole number 2? We're in hole number 2. Pickup 1 is in. Let's look at the chat here. Okay, let's try the next one. Is that a battery wire? Yep, that connector is fine. Interesting. Try something a little different here. Oops, I dropped all my strings. That's okay. I'm going to actually fish this through this way for the neck pickup. Do it. Okay, that's not working. Okay, I'm just gonna try again with the this angular here. This angular here pickup here. I'm gonna go ahead and put it through the hole here. Go ahead and wiggle it around, see if it goes through here. Yeah. But you can do it. I believe. What's going on here? this one's gonna be a pain. Might have to remove the battery box. Yep, we're gonna remove the battery box. Let me get this stuff out of the way. Get the camera, get the base situated again. The battery box. It's where you put your batteries. Hello, sir. Do you want a box for your batteries? Okay. There we go. There's one screw. Oop. Two screw. Three screw. That one goes there, yeah. And four screw. Yep, that's exactly where it goes. So I'm going to move the webcam over here. You can see that green wire. That goes into the pickup cavity and into the control cavity. And that passes behind the battery box. So I need to remove the battery box just temporarily to get this pickup in there. Bring in the pickup. I don't want to wrap around. Screw just dropped. I don't know what that was. Oh, that's a spring. Okay. We need those. Now that we're in, let's flip her over slightly. Get that spring back in there. It's your home. Don't you want to be in your home? And flip this over again. Push this through into the control cavity and then remount our battery box. For the batteries. Ooh. Hoo-wee. Okay. Make sure that's all routed cleanly in the little channel there. So, battery box is flush. Whew. Screw in. One step ahead of you, Victor. I already took the battery cover out. I'm putting it back in. I can bend time with my mind. Yep, so we got both pickups in here. Is there a bridge ground? Okay, so we are back in the control cavity here. Actually, 2 more screws for our battery cover. Oh, that screw's already in there, and then I put the screw in the cavity because I am a brilliant genius. Then get a magnetic thing. What do I have that's magnetic? Is this drill magnetic? This drill not magnetic. Oh, I know what I have. Hell yeah! Where did it go? I am a mess. Ooh, a granola bar. I'm gonna eat the granola bar. Oh, there goes the fan. Here we go. Okay. Oh, that's a screw. I'm doing. Oh shit, you wanna see me roll? That's gross. That's gross. Whoa. Okay, that's in there. Okay. Fuck it, this thing's awesome. Okay. So now. Okay. Oh, Bully's in the house. What's going on, Bully? If you haven't already, check out his review video of the surf and turf base that we built. These Aguilars look nice in here. Hopefully they sound nice. Whew. Okay, pickups are in on that side. Let's flip her over. Okay, now let's look at some Bartolini. Yeah, everyone can. Okay, we're still looking good. Okay. So I'm changing these pickups because I thought the Bartolinis just kind of sounded a bit meh. Like, they lacked a bit of high end. They just kind of sounded a bit dead, honestly. So I liked the Nordstrands in the 1505, but they're a bit hi-fi, and I'm hoping that these Aguilars still sound a bit old school, but just a bit clearer. So hopefully we'll see. We'll see what happens here. I'm just gonna look up a Bartolini wiring diagram. Okay, so I'm just looking up a diagram to see how the Bartolinis compare. Because the Bartolinis aren't using a standard colors. Ground. These Aguilars are regular Aguilar pickups. I got these from Best Base Gear. They're regular stock DCBD4s. They fit in just fine. I had no issues with fitment. They dropped in and the screw holes lined up perfectly. Let's see. They are 6-string pickups with rails. Whereas these Bartolinis, I guess, I mean, I'm not sure if these Barts are kind of the same deal. Either way, I just want to see what we're working with here. Bartolini. Okay, so light is hot. Okay, I think I got this. Turn off the flashlight. Okay, let's look at these old pictures. And the red was on the bottom. Pick up, the live one was on the top. Okay, so here we go. So white, still live. Okay, let's see. So that was ground. That means that's the live. Okay. Okay. So this guy goes in there. Here, neck pickup. Let's get my helping hands here to hold this in place. and let's start soldering. Okay. This is going to be interesting. So the Bartolinis use a bit of a different wiring setup. I think I'm going to take this pot off, actually. Just pull it out, because it might be a little bit easier to solder that way. So let's do this. I have my Allen wrenches here. Let's find the correct one. And I got this handy jack and pot wrench just for this particular purpose. There we go. What is up, my friend, Rama? Good to see you here. The potentiometer is out. Let's get this stuff out of the way. Solder on there I gotta remove. This needs to stay put. Okay, now white. Ground. Okay. Neck pickup is the inner one. Solder in this hole. I'm going to try and use this mamma jamma to get it out of there. Get it I'm gonna grab a different soldering iron tip to get that shit out of there. Okay, so we are going to turn off our soldering iron. Nothing like a good nothing like a good solder suck to get your night started, you know? Okay. And now we wait. So I guess I'll okay, so the Bartolinis are a little bit different. I guess we can talk about that while we wait. Let's get back to the screen so we can see. Okay, so the Bartolinis, this is a green and ground. I mean, the green wire and the ground wire are both on here. In this heat shielded one, right here. And then the red was the live, which is normally white, and the black and white are taped together. In the wiring diagrams provided by Bartolini, it's actually the black and red or something that are together and the white that's used. So a little bit strange, but whatever. For the Aguilars, you have three different wires. You have your white, which is your live, your black, which is your ground, and your white and your gray, which is your bridge ground. I'm not sure if we need to use that one or not. I mean, we're going to give it a try and see if it works without it. So I don't know where that would go. I guess I could just hook it up to the jack. The jack ground should do the trick. Wait, Rob, Bartolini guys from Springfield? Springfield, Massachusetts? Springfield, Missouri? I didn't know that. Bartolini. Bartolini pickups. How's that doing? Still hot. How's everyone else doing? Other soldering needle, soldering point. No. I swear I put it around here. The other one's pointy. This is the pointy one. This is the pointy motherfucker right here. Hot. This little guy is hot. Just don't want to melt the table. Okay. Okay, new tip is on. Let's wait for that to heat up. It's a brand new tip. I am going to get myself some water and engage in a brief off-screen activity. Yes, water. Oh, that's delicious. back. Okay. Let's see if our soldering iron is heated up. Whew. Ugh. Okay, we are operational. Damn it. You know what, we'll do the ground first, for fun. Because I like fun. All about fun. Grounds are fun, man. That wire's in. Let's get the ground from the other guy. And gray is bridge ground. Oh boy, Rob, you had to swap a harness? Harnesses are no fun. Hope it wasn't in an old German car either, because those are even worse. Whew, that was a good one. Those are in. The white from the bridge pickup will go in here. Okay, we're just wiring up the leads of each pickup. This is the bridge pickup here. This is the neck pickup, so that goes in this one. I hope I didn't fry this thing. That would be bad. But then I could just take it from the 1505, right? Bridge pickup is this one. It's the bridge pickup. There. Hell yeah. Okay. Neck pickup. This one's being a little troublesome. Yep, she's in. There we go. Okay, so everything is wired except for these two bridge grounds. Let's see where we should put those, and then we're done. Bridge ground. I mean, should they go with the regular grounds? Well, let's see if we need them at all first. So let's get a battery. Let's put this pot in there first, actually. Let's get you in there. And here. The washer and the thing. Use the other thing to tighten the thing. It's all about the things. Okay. Let's grab that battery. Let's see if we get a signal. If we get a signal, I will close her up. If not, I will see what we got to do with these bridge grounds. Where's the wire? There it is. They're alive! We are good. Hell yeah. Okay. That went a lot better than I thought. Let me just tidy some things up in here. You guys just get tucked there. I'll wrap you up nicely later. Don't touch any bad things. Just sit there. Be cool. Be cool. Be cool. Just gonna cram all you wires in there, cause who cares? I want to hear this thing, and I know you guys do too. Okay, let's put the cavity back on. Whew. So We're not even an hour and a half in, and it's mission accomplished. We're gonna get this thing strung up, and you guys are gonna hear what the EHB1005 multi-scale sounds like with these Aguilars. Who's excited? This has never been done before in the history of bass. A pickup swap. No, just kidding. But I don't think anyone swapped out any of the pickups on any of the EHBs yet, so I hope that people can use this as a guide. And this really wasn't that hard. That I recommend taking out that the blend knob, the blend pot. That made things a lot easier in regards to soldering those pickups back in, but it's just the two wires. I mean, these are, I believe, passive pickups. I'll attach that one later. I'm too excited. Let's get this attached. I mean, let's get this strung up. Let me clear my workspace here, turn off my soldering iron. Safety first. And let's restring it right on the table. I dropped the rest of my strings back there. Yeah. I think there may have been a small fire started, but I think we're okay. Piece of shit. Come on. There we go. Okay. So as the G string. Oh, and the nut. I'll glue that in later, but I just really want to hear what these sound like. I'm super excited, so let's get this thing strung. There's the other strings. Here's our B string. See, what I do to deal with the whole thumb rest thing is I use bad technique, and I just rest my thumb on the B string and the E string, or the body if I'm playing the B string. Yeah, I'm a bad bass player. Terrible. Camera so it's facing me a little bit better. Oh, come on, right there. Oh, that's better. There we go. Finally. are almost ready. Gotta get this A string in here. Oh, I know what I need to do. There we go. Sometimes the little bit inside the tuning head, not the tuning head, the string retainer up here can get stuck. You just gotta poke it, and then it gets unstuck. Tighten that last guy. String in there and retained. Just give her a quick flip. Tighten these. I should tighten the tuners first. Until you feel a little bit of tension. And then I'll tighten the string some more on the back. Okay, we're tightened up. Let's get her tuned. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. I needed more attention on the G. Okay, here we go. we're good. Okay. The E-string is in there a bit better. String away. A little more tension up here. String is in. That's the wrong way. Okay, the last string is in. Okay, this is both pickups centered. Let's flatten the EQ. So this is passive. I gotta raise the pickup a little bit. Much better. This sounds nice. Let's turn on the preamp now. Bridge pickup. Now let's this has quite a bit more top-end clarity. I mean, you guys probably hear it as well. These sound really, really good. I like these a lot. Oh, I gotta the string. This weird sticking out a little bit. I like these a lot. Reattach the pot real quick. So there's some middle grass, some middle, and some middle. Okay, there's my little Allen wrench. Allen, where are you? Allen wrench. Come on, guy. Oh, now you want to cooperate. Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is. Loosen you so slightly. So slight. Tighten, and we tighten. Okay, the pot is reattached. The Aguilars are in there. I think they look really good. Just the Aguilar logo on there. They sit really nicely. They're a little bit more round than the Bartolinis. The Bartolinis are a little bit more a harder rectangle, where these have more circular rounded edges. If you're one of the people who rest your thumb on the pickup, I think you might find these a little more comfortable. Oh, I had the treble all the way down. Okay, so that was it. Let's see how long the stream was. I think we were a little bit under 2 hours, hour 47 minutes. We made some good time. We got 45 people on here. That's killer. So I guess we can wrap this up with a little Q&A. We'll talk about what you guys are up to, your projects, my upcoming projects. Feel free to ask about, what's on deck. And I think we can end this right at 9. So we'll do 15 minutes of Q&A, hang out, ask away. These sound good. These sound good. What's on deck? Well, the Terminator base is going to be airing tomorrow. I got to shoot that in the morning, but that's going to be a fun one. And then we're going to be doing the Squire Paranormal, Squire Classic Vibe 5-string jazz bass, Alan Brown's Frenchie that he built from the DIY thing. He posted his Surf and Turf review, the one that I built. I got to do the same for his. What else? I got a lot, honestly. The Minto Ray, that is coming. I'm going to try and shoot that tomorrow along with the Terminator base, because the Minto Ray, you guys got to see that thing. You guys got to see that. So I spent originally like $500 for everything, not including the aesthetics. I did some aesthetic modifications that were done by myself, and I also ordered just a couple little things as well. You guys are going to see it probably tomorrow, I hope. I can get enough time to do that. And it's going to be sick. It's going to be really sick. That dark glass preamp is awesome. I really like it. And that Delano pickup with the series parallel is also a beast. So Minto Ray's on deck, Terminator's on deck. The Aguilars cost me around $270 for the set, so they're not cheap. It's about the same price as like a Nordstrand custom set that they'll build for you to fit in here. It's $250 to $270, I think. It was $270 maybe after tax. EHB is 18. Yeah, I think it's 18-inch spacing. You can adjust it. I wouldn't want to. I think it's great as is. I've recommended this bass to several of my good friends who have purchased them, Kevin included, and I know he loves his. They're really great instruments, really well-rounded, really portable. They look great. They feel great. I personally like the 1005 construction more. It's a personal preference. I don't like the porous wood on the 1505. That's just a thing. Like the old Wenge or Wenge necks of the Warwicks. I was never really a fan of the feel of those. I had a Warwick that was a neck through Bubinga and Ovinkol. It was a thumb neck through that I had like 15 years ago that I modded a bit. That was a cool bass, and it didn't have that same feel, but yeah, that's my preference. Let's see. What's my favorite bass? It's a really hard question to answer. I have a lot of favorites. I mean, I have a lot of basses. I'm really fortunate that I'm able to explore all these and kind of, see what I like about each one of them. So it's hard to pick a favorite. But if I were to only have one, I don't know. I love the Rick ever since I put the pickups in it. But this EHB is also has already been kind of one of my favorites, just because it's super easy to play, super easy to slap, Do I own a Sandberg? No. I'm maybe looking to get my hands on one in the future. They're a bit pricey. It's not that I don't mind spending a lot on a bass. It's that, resale value and stuff when you get up there and is a bit tough. to like sell a $2,000 instrument versus selling a $200 instrument. So I personally believe that like over $2,000, you're starting to get diminishing returns. I've been lucky to be able to make some connections, and like, you know, my Rick I got for $1,300 brand new. You know, everything like that's listed for $2,500. So, you know, this I got early on back in February, or no, I got it in March, early March, for about list price. It's just about, you know, if you're buying a lot of instruments, make friends. You know, like talk to the guy you're buying it from the shop, and you know, make a friend. You can eventually get some deals. Like, it's not like a friend, but like, well, it can evolve into that. But it's a business relationship. Okay, I gotta scroll. Oh man, I gotta scroll. Would I ever get a dark glass pedal? I'm not really a pedal guy. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 pedals. I use them from time to time. I like to just explore the natural tones of the instruments, and I don't like to really mess with them that much. And I feel like that's kind of my niche here. One of my favorite bass channels is Patrick Hunter. I love his content, and he does a lot of stuff with effects, and he plays with slap, fingerstyle, pick. People have asked me to play pick style. I suck at playing with pick, honestly. Like, for all the stuff I can do with slap and fingerstyle, I'm just like, that's like all I can do. So I don't really want to bore you guys with that. What else we got here? Do I like court basses? Yes. You know, this is a court bass. Court builds basses for Ibanez out of their Indonesia factory. They are one of the largest OEMs in the musical instrument space for guitars and basses. So Court's Indonesia factory builds. Ibanez builds. I don't know what else, but they build a lot. You can look it up on Google. I'm actually getting a very interesting court later on in August. I've been wanting to look at the GB74 gig, the bass with the Music Man pickup and the P bass. So I'm trying to get my hands on one of those, but the one that I got is a new model that is really nice. It's priced very well too. It's a jazz bass, and you guys will be seeing that shortly. And yeah. Oh yeah. Someone else said, Andrew, check out FGN. Andrew, check out FGN. FGN instruments are great. They have some really nice 5-string stuff. You can get them on Reverb. You can get them through XYZ Guitars. My good friend Joe over at XYZ Guitars does a great job being an awesome vendor for a lot of great instruments and some like obscure instruments. He does Court. He does Schecter. He does FGN. He does, I think he does some other brands as well. But I haven't gotten any FGNs through him yet. I will probably be going that way in the future, because shipping from Japan is a little bit pricey, and I try to bundle them to save on shipping, but it adds up. And my good friends at Kurosawa always take great care of me. So yeah. Am I in a band? I mean, I've played in bands before. I've only recently got back into bass. I've been playing for about 15 years. No, more, 16 years? Something like that. And yeah, I'm trying to get back into it more and like try to gig around and get into some groups. I have a lot of musician friends, and you'll probably be seeing me in some bars and some gigs hopefully in the near future, once we're able to do so safely. What else we got here? McMeeburger, that's awesome to hear that GB74. Did you get the gig or did you just get a regular GB74? I mean, both are great instruments, but one is the jazz bass or the jazz bass Music Man configuration, and the other is the P Music Man. What else we got? Have I played any Schecters? Yes, I actually have one Schecter, and there may be a Schecter on the horizon as well. I have an 8-string Schecter, a stiletto 8-string that I got from my good friend Dave on bass. Check out his YouTube channel. It's a small channel, but he has some really cool stuff. He has a lot of Smiths and he plays all sorts of high-end stuff that, man, I wish I could get my hands on. He's a great guy. And I forgot what I traded for it, but I have this Schecter 8-string, and it's an interesting bass. Like, I've never played an 8-string before, and it's cool to have that effect. I'm trying to get my hands on an SLS because of those Fishman pickups. Those are really cool. I want to get my hands on a Banshee, that little short scale, and I want to compare that to the Sire U5, that little PJ that they just came out with, the short scale. And then I have another Schecter that may or may not be on the way. What else we got here? What bass do I really want, but it's too rare or too expensive? I'm going to go with the rare side. It's actually so rare, there's only one, and it was custom made for me, and I sold it like almost 10 years ago. It was a Roscoe by Keith Roscoe with a gorgeous Cocobolo top. I actually tracked down the current owner, and I talked to him. Very, very nice guy. He's taking very good care of the instrument, and he wasn't interested in selling. I offered him a pretty penny for it, like much more than I paid for it, and he denied. So I'm not gonna get butthurt over it. I know it's in a good home, and I told him if he ever is looking to sell, let me be first to grab it. So that's it. What's my most expensive bass? It's either the EHB1005, because I got that was around $1,700, plus I got it from Canada because you couldn't get them in the US yet. Like, I pull some strings to get these things here. Rob, the FGN Mighty Power is 150% worth it. I love mine. That's why it's up there. It's a really, really good bass. I actually was thinking about putting a little piece of foam by the bridge and thinking of what kind of old school tones I can get out of it. But it's really, really versatile. Let's see. Have I ever played a Chowney? I have not. I've seen some of their instruments, and I know they're having some production issues. Maybe I'll get one in the future, but I'm not gonna hold my breath. What else? Have I ever played an alembic? Yes. The worst bass decision in my quest for tone about 13 years ago. I purchased a used 1970 Alembic Series 1 for $3,250. I was in high school, and I saved up all my money for that, and it was interesting. The neck didn't taper at all. It was the exact same width, the exact same size at the nut as it was at the 24th fret. Very weird. It weighed about 14 pounds. It required 2 9-volt batteries or a weird power adapter. It made a lot of crazy tones. Not many of them were good, and that was like the rock bottom for my quest for tone. It all started with this Fender American jazz bass that I had. I'll post a picture on my YouTube channel and on Instagram of me in high school with that jazz bass. I had a big afro. And this is like in 2004 or 2005, so I'm not super old. But yeah, that had a J Retro preamp, and I loved that thing. But then I wanted like a 5-string. I got like a Lakeland. I got some other stuff, and ended up being rock bottom with that alembic. And then I said, nope, I'm gonna build a jazz bass, and I built a Warmoth Jazz with that Status Graphite neck that I still have, and that's going to be going on a project coming up very soon. What else? Because we gotta wrap this up. What's it like being a crustacean? What happens if you ever scratch an itch? See, when you have an itch under your shell, you just take like a fork or something. You grab it with your claw and just go, oh, and that usually takes care of it. Let's see, Michael. That is my FGN. This guy is my FGN Mighty Power bass. It's an awesome instrument. I'm going to be doing a full review on that real soon, and that's going to also be doing a comparison with my Mexican precision bass. Because what better bass to compare with a Mexican P bass than this Mega P bass? I haven't tried any divisor basses. I have a Bacchus that I actually still have from my triple jazz comparison. It's on Reverb right now if you guys want to buy it. Listed for a fair price, and feel free to make me an offer. If nobody bites, I might hold on to it and mod it. But we're going to be doing some other bass mod videos real soon. I have like a ton of great stuff lined up for you guys. Some mods, some new instruments, some instruments that aren't even available yet. Like the paranormal. So you guys are going to be seeing a lot of cool stuff real soon. 4-string or 5-string? Both. I like 5 strings. Like I like the EHB for its versatility and being able to just go like, you know, being able to get down from the B string and then get up to the G string. But for like slapping and playing traditional stuff, like hard rock and stuff, classic rock especially, I like playing a 4-string, personally. What else we got? I love that FGN Jazz. Which one? I have 3. The entry level, the Boundary Jazz that I did a full review on, is over at my friend's house right now. I sent it over his way. He's going to send it over. I think I'm going to send that to Bully first, and that's going to make the rounds with all the bass crew here: Bully, Rumblin' Man, Chris Volpini, and we're going to be doing that with a lot of basses. This Squier 5-string that I have here, this is the one that Rumblin' Man just reviewed. I also have his other Squier, and we're going to be doing some fun stuff with that. Some real fun stuff. So that's going to be a fun project. Who else we got? My favorite amplification? I like, so I use my orange amp. I just bought this on a whim because it had a line out, and I've really enjoyed it, and it appears that you guys have too. I've gotten a lot of compliments on my bass tone, and it's going through the orange. For gigs and stuff, I have a GK 200 watt mini bass head and an AccuGroove Tri-112L. That's 35 pounds, packs a wallop, and is just easy to move around. I'm just about portability. I did the big cab thing back in my high school days. You know, 125 pound Ampeg cabs, 8-rack head unit with a 24 band EQ, compressor, power conditioner. It was stupid. And now I just have a tiny little thing where it's I put it in my bass case. My amp goes in my bass case, and I carry the cab. Bass on my back, that's it. One trip. Favorite software. So for my hardware, I'm using a Focusrite. I believe it's the 2i2. Though I recommend the 2i4 because you get the MIDI input. Software, I'm using Reason 11. The reason I'm using that, pun intended, is that I bought it like 7 years ago, Reason 6 or 7, and I still had the license, and it was like $100 to upgrade to the latest version, so I'm like, why the hell not? BC Rich Eagle, those things are cool. I don't think they're going to sound similar, but those things are pretty cool, especially the crappy BC Riches, the real ones. You know what I'm talking about. Would I ever review amps? No. Not really. Only because they're a pain to move around, and I have limited space as is. I mean, I have a pretty large basement and a decent-sized house, but amps are big, and I don't want to deal with that. I have enough trouble storing like 40 basses as is. Mark bass? Yeah, I've tried some Mark basses. They're pretty cool stuff. I want to try some of their basses, though. What else we got? Yeah, double check that, Rob. You can see on like Amazon or whatever is listed. It should have the MIDI port on the back. Yeah, I made that mistake because I was originally going to hook up my new drum machine to the Focusrite, and I'm like, shit, I got the wrong one. Thoughts on Kiesel basses? I think they're interesting. I think that they've taken Carvin to a next level. I like what they've put out in terms of like the multi-scale jazz basses, the headless bass stuff. Some of their designs are and I've never personally tried one. My good friend who has my FGN Boundary jazz bass has a Carvin that he got for high school graduation a while back, and that thing's pretty cool. I know he loves that. What else? Thoughts on Dingwall? I mean, I want to try a Dingwall. They're also super expensive. I'll probably get my hands on one at some point. Yeah, maybe when there's a sale or something, or I'll talk with Beaver Felton, or I'll figure it out. But I definitely want to get my hands on a Dingwall. Hear that 37-inch scale B string for myself. Let's see. Did you ever do the Lace Helix review? No, I did not. I still have the Lace Helix here. I'm trying to figure out some weird electrical issue that I'm having with it. I had to replace the pots. No fault of the previous owner, who's a great guy. The pots themselves are just super, super, super cheap, crappy pots. Like, I'm talking the crappiest quality, cheapest mini pots I've ever seen. They just, like, fall apart. So I replaced them, and I just have to work on it a little bit, and I haven't had time. But that's a fun little bass. That's an interesting instrument, that Lace Helix. So, some design and engineering choices are kind of stupid, like the jack that is on the rear control plate. So, you can't really take the control plate out all the way. I mean, yeah, the rear cavity cover. That's what I mean. But, yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Where's the cheap? I have the cheap. Oh, my God, Michael. Yeah, what a great question. The Rondo Music, the Bryce Headless EHB. That's a great question. So I've had to fix that thing on multiple spots. The wood that they use is so cheap that, like, when I'm screwing in the screws, it just, like, the wood crumbles inside. One of the bridge pieces, just from tuning a string, stripped. So I had to order a replacement. It was like $20, whatever. And I just got it set up maybe like last week, and I still need to tweak it, but that's coming. And yeah, Strandberg. I've seen Strandberg. I'd like an opportunity to try one, but I don't really want to drop like almost $3,000 for one of those. And I know they're overseas made, and these guys are like gunning for Strandberg, straight up. Like, this thing's like $1,100 or whatever it is. Yeah, I really don't see the value in really trying out instruments at that price level, because I don't know how many of you guys are really going to go out and drop, $3,000, $3,500 on a whim on an instrument. Like, I know I'm not. And I try to, represent like an average player, someone who is conscious and in, I guess, what they're buying, and trying to get not only the best bass but the best value. We're a little over time. The Ibanez is easy to restring. The only thing is, make sure you put enough tension on the string before you tighten it on the headstock. Otherwise, you can basically go all the way on the tuner and not get high enough. They're really great, high-quality components, though. The other thing about the Bryce that pissed me off is the retention mechanism up here. I killed 3 G-strings just tightening it with normal pressure. It's like a little guillotine in there that just cuts the string. The ones on the Ibanez hold the string very well. I've had no problems with strings coming loose on here or getting out of tune. So the hardware quality in the Ibanez is very nice from my point of view. Ever try a single cut B2B? I thought about buying them. I made some offers on some, but I think the BTB single cut is ugly. I like the dual cuts BTBs, especially the 1905s. And I think the single cut sound gear looks nice, but it's just a sound gear. I mean, not that special. It's just the shape. It's not going to be any different than, other sound gear with the same electronics. That's why I had one sound gear and I had to return it because the guy who I bought it from in the Netherlands misrepresented the condition of the bass. But outside of that, like, sound gears don't really do it for me because they're just kind of, I mean, don't get me wrong, they're good. They've been around forever and everyone knows what a sound gear is. Let's see. The Talman, yeah, the Talman 505 is super nice. I love the roasted maple neck on that. Even the 500, if you're not a 5-string guy. The electronics just sound so good, especially that P pickup. What's up, Sean? How you doing? You just caught the tail end here. What else we got? I've always been impressed with Ibanez and Schecter hardware. Yeah, yeah, they make good stuff. Schecter also, I mean, like, I know people have like shat on Schecter in the past. Their electronics used to be lacking on their lower end basses. They used to have like noisy preamps and crappy EMGs, but they've improved a lot. They've come a long way. Build quality was never an issue with them. It was the electronics, in my opinion, and I'm going back like 10 years. So now their whole model lineup is so nice, and they offer some like vintage style instruments, some modern style stuff, metal-y stuff. Would you ever take a Squire Affinity and customize it? That's a really good question. You might be seeing some Squire Affinity customization real soon. Real soon. Will I review the baritone, the SRC6? Yes, I have that planned as well, and I have a fun little intro song that's going to go with that. You guys will enjoy that. That's an interesting instrument. The hardware quality is super nice. I'm just kind of confused why they have like a 3-band preamp on that, because it's like kind of geared towards guitar players. I mean, no bass player is gonna buy it unless you're very, very small. But yeah, I know guitar players don't necessarily have like 3-band preamps and stuff on their instruments, and it just seems like not aiming for the audience, or not geared towards that specific audience. Hirek, the EMG Geezer Butler pickups. That's awesome. I actually have a set that's going to be going in a project base that we're going to be doing in the near future. I think sometime in August. That's going to be fun. Who are some of my favorite bass players? I love Marcus Miller. I love Jaco Pastorius, of course. Charles Mingus. I love Mingus. Stanley Clark. Ron Carter. Anthony Jackson. I mean, I love all the bass players. Are there any bass players that I don't like? Yeah, Mike Dirnt. I don't like Green Day. It's just me. You can like Green Day, and that's fine. I have no ill will towards Green Day or any of their fans. I'm just not a Green Day fan, and I think it's silly that Mike Dirnt has a $1,000 Mexican signature bass that's just a P bass with some little road-worn sanding on the top. That's dumb. Rob. Hey, Rob Chang. How you doing? Yes, so what I'm going to be doing is I have some sound clips from my previous videos of this bass. I believe the last one where I looked at both the 1505 and the 1005, I went super in detail in the preamp, so I'm going to use some of that footage, and I'm going to then shoot it with the new pickups, and I'm going to use some of the 1505 footage as well. So that's going to be good, and I'm really excited to see how this thing sounds in a recording. I think I need to tweak the neck a little bit. Other than that, I think we're prime time and ready to go. I've been talking a lot. My throat's starting to hurt. Yeah, that flea base with the stacked knobs is good looking, and it seems more usable and more functional. I still don't agree with the price tag that you're paying for, like, flea and road worn, where like you can get a better instrument for less money. But if that's what you want, like a vintage looking 62 style P bass, then like, why not? What else you got? Play the lick. I don't want Davey to get mad at me. I already didn't ask permission to play bass. This is an underground channel. Shh, Davey doesn't know. Let's see. Yeah, yeah, Rob, I agree. The overall cost for the pickups was only $270, which is about half the price difference of between this and the EHB. There was another individual, another viewer, who had reached out to me and said they were getting some custom pickups from their country. I think they're in the Netherlands or something. And I'm excited to see what they're going to be doing. So I think people are going to be swapping out the Barts on these versus getting the 1505 in a lot of cases. I like the roasted maple neck a lot better, honestly. I just love the feel of roasted maple. It's like my new favorite thing. I love it on this. I love it on the Spectre here. I love it on the Tallman. And I have another roasted maple neck coming for another project. Or not a project. It's on a bass. Blah, 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 blah. Any recommendations for Stingray 5? Playing mostly Sterling Stingray 5. Hey, Wes. If you're playing metal, wait until you hear the Mint Array video. You're gonna like what you hear with that Dark Glass preamp and the Delano pickup. That thing, especially for like hard rock and metal, sounds sick. It sounds real nice. How about a Joe Dart? Those Joe Darts are expensive. I want to try one though. Those are cool. Get the pigeon thing going. Let's see. The neck pickup with this. I haven't reviewed the Spectre yet. That's coming. That's on my list. I have so many basses to review, dude. I just like dug myself into a hole of basses. Like, I do this for fun, and it's still so much fun for me. But I'm just like, oh god, I have all these basses and not enough time. I need a clone. I need employees. Who wants to work for me? I pay in bass strings. 1 string a week. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Rob. So I'm actually, I'll do some more demo videos, especially now I have that drum machine that's coming. Orchestrating like the multi-layered like tracks and stuff, like the Tearing Up My Heart, is a little bit more effortful, but just playing along with the drum machine and just having a good time, I can definitely make some videos doing that. That'll be fun. What else? Thank you, Taco Neko. I've tried bongos in the past. I don't like how they feel, honestly. I used to think they were so cool back in like when they came out, because it's like, whoa, the future. And now that they've been out forever, I'm like, whoa, the toilet. Thanks, man. Thanks, Rob. I really appreciate it. Oh, what's up, Wambo? How you doing? Speaking of John Young, I was that close to snagging one of his RBX2 signatures. I really want those with just the single humbucker and the like gray finish, that like matte gray that Yamaha does. Yeah, I like those. Yeah, I think we're gonna call it. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this epic journey. I really like the results here. I think we did something really good. It wasn't that hard. Taking out that blend pot was the easiest part, and then you could see everything, popping the 2 wires per pickup. Didn't need the bridge ground. We're good. What's up, dude? Thanks everyone for coming. Until we groove again, my friends. Until we groove again. And I have to walk over there to end the stream, so it's going to be awkward. It's like when you say bye to someone, but you're both walking in the same direction, and it's like, oh, we already said bye. Do I just ignore you? Like, so farewell all. I'm standing up now and walking over there, and I'm going to make some dramatic echo effects. Farewell, farewell, farewell. Ah, fuck. Oh, I unplugged the fan. Oh, I said fuck